Now, year after year, the same story. Absolute chaotic scenes are visible across the capital as rains lashed the city today. From Azad Nagar Market to ITO, from AIMS to Dhaula Kuan, roads were inundated and streets waterlogged. Several cars were seen submerged in the underpass below the Moolchand flyover. The canopy of Terminal 1 airport also collapsed. And in fact, one person died in this tragedy. In more tragic news that is coming in, 2 children have died after drowning in a deep ditch which was filled with rainwater in New Usmanpur area today. The 2 boys had gone there to play in rainwater when the incident happened. According to the IMD Safdarjung, Delhi's primary observatory has recorded a staggering 228.1 mm of rainfall, which is the second highest record set in June 1936. Now, PWD has estimated that the old drainage system can accommodate a maximum of 50 mm of rainfall. Anything exceeding this threshold overwhelms the system, leading to the flooding of major roads. Flooding has become an yearly affair with no segregation of storm water and sewage in almost 50% of the city. Natural drain system of the city is fast disappearing, with 44 of the 201 major drains having disappeared or encroached upon. Open drains are being in fact treated as dustbins and they are failing to carry any storm flow. Drain slabs are not repaired on time. Unauthorized colonies are also adding pressure. Delhi's monsoon mess once again has paralyzed the Aam Aadmi. Is there any solution to this menace? That's a big question we are posing tonight. But first up, let's show some of the worst hit areas of the capital region today. The underpass below South Delhi's Moolchand flyover is completely inundated. Those visuals speak for themselves. The cars, vans, traveller buses and trucks are completely submerged. People are seen wading through waist-deep waters. Let me show you what the scenes are in Azad Market area. The tourist buses have come to a standstill and people are being rescued through lifeboats from atop the buses. And here's the mayhem on Delhi's Minto Road area. A truck and a car are completely submerged in the flooded underpass. Several vehicles are rerouting after the flood havoc. Remember, it was the Minto Bridge area which was being claimed by the Aam Aadmi Party that they have fixed the problem as far as this area is concerned. Now, an aerial view over the area around All India Institute of Medical Sciences or AIMS shows the complete havoc created by monsoon. And several vehicles are completely submerged. People are seen wading through the floods. On that note, let me also give you an overview of what Delhi is like. The Delhi International Airport management on Friday has set up a committee to probe the roof collapse at Terminal 1 of the airport, particularly leading to the death of 1 person and injuries to 8 people. During this incident, 4 vehicles were damaged and 8 individuals received minor injuries and were even provided immediate medical assistance at the Medanta Center at the Delhi airport. All flight operations were shifted to Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 from Terminal 1 and they've been suspended till further notice and rescheduled by the respective airlines to be operating from the other terminals. And of course, the Delhi police have also registered a first information report under sections 304A, death by negligence, and 337, causing hurt by act endangering life or personal safety of others of the Indian Penal Code. Now, police say they will carry out the probe to ascertain the reasons that led to the collapse of the structure and fix the responsibility of the agency and people whose job was to ensure its maintenance. But who is responsible is the big question that remains unanswered.
This was the very spot of tragedy where one person had lost his life due to this very collapse.
Prime Minister Modi ji has personally spoken to me to take charge of the incident and do whatever is necessary.
I'll just try and show you the visuals over here about the rescue operation that is still underway. 2 members of the NDRF team along with the life jackets have jumped in to figure out as to where are these people stuck. So
there you see the water logging up to an extent that one cannot go and cannot reach to the residence of Water Minister Atishi.
इनकी नीयत में खोट है, इनके मंशा में खोट है, बस पैसे और घोटाला से इनका ताल्लुक है।
128 मिलीमीटर बारिश 24 घंटे में 1936 के बाद पहली बार कल दिल्ली में देखी गई।
यही आम आदमी पार्टी की असली व्यवस्था है। विज्ञापन पर पूरा जोर है, व्यवस्था कमजोर है।
All right, let me introduce our esteemed panelists today. I'm joined in by Mr. R.P. Singh, who's the national spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Anmol Panwar, who's a spokesperson for the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Singh, if I could begin with you, the national shame, as it's being called, what's happened at Terminal 1 today at the Delhi airport. In fact, it's a visual of the crushed cab driver that speaks volumes. Will telling his family that that was a construction done in 2009 help?
Well, issue is not of construction done in 2009 or whether 2024. Issue is not that. Issue is
But that's what the aviation minister has said
which has happened, and still. Can I complete, ma'am? You asked me a question. Allow me to complete. So, question is that the strictest action should be taken, and that's why some action has been taken under section 304 and 327, if I rightly remember. And whoever is responsible, an official within the ministry or the official from the GMR company, whoever is responsible should be booked and prosecuted, because the question is that if something goes wrong, mishap happens, we have to pin the responsibility and ensure that the people who are responsible should be taken to task. It's immaterial when it was constructed 2009 or 2014 or 2024.
All right, Anmol, it was just a couple of months ago, in fact, as recent as April this year, that the Delhi High Court, in fact, issued directions for adequate arrangements to be made for Delhi to be able to tackle waterlogging. They also remarked that there have been, what they've observed is, in fact, chaos within coordination as far as inter-departments are concerned. Not to forget, intergovernmental chaos has also been talked about. Where is the onus?
Kanshaji, first of all, I would express my heartfelt condolences and deepest sympathies to the families who are impacted by the tragedy today which happened at the T1 International Airport Terminal. I mean, this is the same terminal which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi just before the elections. And
False
this is not
and
an
untrue.
isolated-
That's untrue.
This is,
I'm not
this is
going
an
to take
isolated incident.
I'm not going to take
Akansha ji,
wrong
let me-
This is false and
misinformation
untrue.
being peddled on
Let
the
me-
show. And let's
let
not
me
get
complete-
into politicization. We've seen the tragedy that struck an entire family. Any amount
But this
of
is-
compensation or blame game is only
can I be
demeaning
allowed
and
to complete?
insulting and defaming the death of a person who has lost his life. And in fact, it is an insult to his entire family. So let's not get into whether
But
it
is
was
it-
inaugurated
is it-
in March or in 2009.
is it-
It's shameful
is it
that we are
an-
doing this today.
No, but is it an isolated incident? What happened in Jabalpur? What happened to
What has
that-
Aam Aadmi Party done about addressing the waterlogging
No, but
situation?
why are-
The biggest
why are you
irony is
not-
the waterlogging outside your own water minister
are-
Atishi's
the biggest irony
residence.
is that
First she cries
the
foul during
biggest-
the heat wave, then she cries foul during smog time also, and now
Ma'am,
she's
when
crying
you
foul.
complete your monologue, then
Right,
please
but
allow me
please
to
do
complete.
not get into
When you-
misinformation over here.
No, but more than 8 people have died in that incident which happened at T1. Why are we not fixing the accountability for that? Who is responsible for that?
8 people have died.
And
Again,
as far as Delhi is concerned,
Again,
in the
spreading
past,
lies.
sir, please allow me to complete. In past 1.5 days, Delhi has experienced unprecedented rainfall.
Anmol, please,
Sir,
let's not
don't
peddle
get rattled, sir.
misinformation
Allow
and
me to
fake
complete.
news over here.
No,
Let's talk.
where
My
did
question
ma'am, where
is,
did he got the information?
what
Where
has the
people
Delhi
died?
government done? Mr. Singh, let me please complete. Anmol, please stick
Ma'am,
to
do
the
you want
question.
me to
The
respond?
question
Do you
I am
want me to
posing to you,
respond?
Anmol, I have already begun by questioning Mr. R.P. Singh, who's the
Ma'am, do you-
spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, let me do my job.
You
I am
seem-
asking
you
you,
s-
what has the
Ma'am,
Delhi
you seem-
government done?
So, for that, you'll have to wait patiently for me to answer and not continue with your monologue.
Right,
And
please,
please
then
do not
finish,
get rattled.
address the
Please
question.
do not get rattled.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, I'm
getting
addressing
rattled.
that.
I've begun this
Only if you-
debate by
only if
questioning
you
the
allow
BJP
me.
and the government at the center.
I'm answering that only if you allow me and listen to me patiently. In the past 1.5 days, Delhi has experienced an unprecedented rainfall. And this is the IMD data, which says that since 1936, it is for the first time that 228 mm of rain was recorded within 24 hours, which is 28% of the rain which Delhi witnessed during the whole monsoon, which is around 800 mm. And as far as preparations are concerned, certainly we have done a lot of preparations. 24 hours control room have been set up in PWD. Quick response teams have been set up. Traffic police and all the MLAs and councillors, along with workers, are working round the clock to ensure that this problem does not pertain for a long time. Helpline numbers have been issued so that people can report if there are waterlogging issues. And the Honorable Minister, Delhi Urban Development Minister, Mr. Saurabh Bhardwaj, wrote to the Chief Secretary on June 5th and asked him to immediately provide the list of drains which have been desilted. And he also directed that an independent third-party audit of the work must be conducted on or before June 30. So we have done preparations to ensure that people of Delhi
All
do
right,
not face
Anmol
any such
Pawar,
situation.
you made your point. Your preparations perhaps have done too little and they've arrived too late. And that's why I want to bring in Dr. Bagai. Dr. Bagai, there's no denial that what we have witnessed is in fact the second highest rainfall in June since the year 1936. It has been an unprecedented scenario since 1936, as has also been highlighted by our esteemed Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson over here. But Dr. Bagai, as far as waterlogging is concerned, this is not unheard of in the national capital. We also as journalists are tiring out doing the same stories day in, day out every year. And when you're talking about how currently Delhi's drainage plan is now becoming obsolete because this is one that was proposed back in the year 1976, what does it speak of the efforts of the governments, not just in the state but also at the center?
Good evening. I think what the Aam Aadmi Party people promised was Pani Har Ghar Mein. In fact, they've overdone their promise. They've brought it into our drawing rooms, into our bedrooms, and underneath our beds. Everything is floating. But unfortunately, there's not much water in the taps. Without going into the politics, I think the readiness of our city as Delhi has been found wanting. The desilting of the drains, the drainage itself is about 50, 60 years old. Even colonies, the smaller lanes, the larger lanes, the arterial roads inside residential areas are completely waterlogged. Yes, there has been a deluge of rain, but I think the level of preparedness could have been better. My only suggestion and request to the local government in Delhi is that we need to now work with different agencies. As a common citizen, being in Delhi now for the almost past 30, 35 years, the perception which most people have is that the Aam Aadmi Party is just at war or friction with almost anyone and everyone. Who's suffering are the citizens. First it was the heat wave, then now the deluge of the monsoons and the waterlogging. If you pick up the newspaper, ITO or Minto Road is synonymous with waterlogging. It's underground, it's deluged, it's drowned. Then following will be the malaria and the dengue and the food and waterborne diseases. So I think we need to get our act together. All the government agencies need to work together because we are working in the interest of the citizens. We are tax-paying, loyal, honest citizens. We are proud Indians. But I think we need to do our own city proud by making the agencies work with the local government and local government working with the agencies. That's where the gap lies.
All right, RP Singh, I see you want to make a point, but as you make that, no, before you make that, I also have a question for you, which is that back in the year 2009, we had seen the LG back then, Governor Mr. Khanna had in fact proposed a plan that there should be a master plan to tackle the whole drainage issue. Why can't the current LG do such a thing and in fact orchestrate a plan like that? The onus also lies on the LG.
Ma'am, also ask him that the NDMC...
Anmol, you don't have to tell me what I have to ask him. Let him answer what I have asked.
Oh, rather, is the local government ready to do the work accordingly? I give you one example, it will clarify my point of view. There are 714 drains in city, 714 drains which are in PWD area, out of which only 150 drains were desilted this time. Rest of the drains couldn't be desilted, 150 were also not completely desilted. Asked him to prove a record on, I'm saying from record, let him bring a record tomorrow, day after, and let him prove that more than 150 drains were desilted in Delhi. One. Secondly, Delhi police way back in April, 15th of April, has sent a letter to Delhi government and the officers, other departments, saying that there are more than 308 places where waterlog will happen. Please take care of it. Last year it was 173. This time it is 308. So have they done something on those places where the waterlogging happens? And it is happening again and again. And the best solution which they should do, I am suggesting it now on your channel, that they should look for water harvesting pits at the spots where the waterlogging happen, because they can't take desilt. They have failed to desilt, and they don't have time now, because after 6 months they will be dethroned and then the next government will be in. So it's good for them if they can give something to Delhi before they are thrown out. That is the water harvesting pits at those 308 places where the waterlogging happens. And also they should stop pointing fingers at others. When there was water shortage, they said Haryana. When it is desilting of rain or there is a problem with the plan of the desilting, then again they blame the Chief Secretary. Next will be the health problem in city. Give me a second, another 5 seconds. Health problem in city, again they will blame the center because all their mohalla clinics are drowned in the water. After that, it will be the pollution, and again they will blame Haryana for it. So they can only point fingers at others, not do any work on ground, neither give solution to any problem in Delhi.
Anmol, you just talked about how Saurabh Bharadwaj has in fact asked about how many drains have been desilted. All of this preparation should have been made earlier. You're talking about preparations when mayhem has already struck the national capital. Let me also remind you that IIT Delhi's report is there from 2018, which was also dissed by the technical government team, which was constituted back in the year 2021. Yes, it was dismissed, but why not incorporate the aspects of it and orchestrate a plan? Questions and fingers are bound to be raised that this is misgovernance only simply because your chief minister is behind bars. Why do you want the opposition to in fact have more ammo to attack you?
I must appreciate Mr. R.P. Singh tonight for being desperately lying on the television channels day in and day out. Other than peddling lies and misinforming the viewers, he does nothing else. As far as
I give a challenge to what I have said, please prove it wrong.
Sir,
Mr. Singh, let him make a point. He allowed you to speak. Now please allow him to speak. Yes.
You always get rattled when I place correct facts, sir. Someone on your panel was giving suggestion that Delhi government must work with the agencies. So let me inform you that Delhi Jal Board has partnered with AECOM to develop integrated and sustainable master plan to improve sanitation condition and enhance the water quality in Delhi. And we are working on it at war footing. And that is the precise reason that meeting was called, an emergency meeting was called a month back. And instructions were also issued to the respective ministries that wherever temporary and permanent pumps have been installed in all the 70 assembly constituencies of Delhi, a list of location along with the phone number of the senior officials were provided to respective MLAs so that in case waterlogging happens, that issue can be resolved immediately. And we have done that. In the past 24 hours, we are working round the clock. All our ministers, all our MLAs, all our councillors are on the ground and working to ensure that people do not face any problem.
All right.
While on the other hand, BJP is running away from taking the responsibility of what has happened today at the international airport.
Right.
Have some shame, sir. People have lost their lives. You are only interested in politics.
No, I do agree with you over there, Anmol, because, there is also accountability when it comes to the government at the center, Mr. Singh, because let's not forget that the Airport Authority of India, in fact, is a statutory body which comes under the government of India. And, you're talking about doing an audit, Mr. Singh. The aviation ministers talked about waiting for an audit report. There was a review meet called in the evening. But perhaps it's too little too late, because the biggest question is your government is currently in power. What was the government at the center doing then to ensure that an international airport is, adequately equipped? Mr. Singh.
Akansha, that's why, thank you. Akansha, that's why a case has been lodged under section 304 and 327, so that, as I said, whoever is responsible, whether he is part of the airport authority or GMR, the agency which is managing the airport, please, they will be booked and they will be prosecuted accordingly. None will be spared. But the man is
Please
sent
let
to
him
reflect. The man
finish
is
his
sent to
point,
reflect for the
Anmol.
basic
I have
issue.
incorporated the point you were making, and please let him finish.
But the basic issue is being reflected that who will take care of Delhi after this flood which has happened in Delhi. Delhi, which was promised that will make it London. Today they have made it London by getting Thames to every house, or make it Paris by bringing Seine to every house, the river, 2 rivers to the city. But after this, there will be very big health issue which will erupt in Delhi. I mean, within the next 2 days, there will be big health issue. Is Delhi prepared and geared up for that? Is Delhi prepared and geared up for what will happen after another rain? Is Delhi prepared and geared up for? If they are prepared, let's wait for another 4 or 5 days when the next rain happens. I'm hopeful that nothing happened to Delhi, but it's not going to happen that way. I mean, Delhi is going to again suffer because 9.5 years they have only pointed fingers at others than owning responsibility. And it's a time for people to stamp them out. By 6 months they'll be out.
Then tell me what will the government at the centre do to assist the government in Delhi, Mr. Singh? I want an assurance from the government at the centre also, because I'm again going to allude to what the Delhi High Court had to say in April this year. They've said that there's also lack of coordination between governments.
Well, first thing need to be done is to ensure that to improve the health of the Delhi Jal Board, which was a profit-making organization till 10 years back of some 600 crore rupees, which is 73,000 crore rupees loss-making, and huge bungling, huge scams have happened in that. So all that need to be streamlined, and Delhi Jal Board need to be pumped with a lot of money. It need to be pumped with a lot of money so that all that scams which has happened that need to be investigated, but that leaving that aside, that investigation aside,
all right. I think we've delved into enough of political blame game. I'd like to in fact end with Dr. Bagai's thoughts. Dr. Bagai, how would you like to end this discussion? Because remember, as far as the master plan for a new drainage system in the national capital has been on for 16 years, but clearly going by the situation on ground zero, no progress has been made.
Yeah, I think we need to keep politics aside. I can only request the state government, AAP government, to work closely with the centre, work closely with the agencies, work in the interest of the residents. I think the residents, especially the people of the lower socioeconomic and the low-lying areas of Delhi, have suffered a lot. I would also request them to be fully abreast and prepared for the deluge of food and waterborne diseases and vector-borne diseases, which include malaria, dengue, chikungunya, which is bound to follow in approximately 7 to 10 days' time. That's the incubation period of the mosquitoes. Now we need to get ready for that. We need the hospital bases ready. We need to actually tick all the boxes so that we are future ready. At the present moment, we need to focus 24 hours a day on desilting activities so that the drainage system improves. We also need to improve and lay down new drainage systems because the old ones are many, many decades old. So my request to the AAP government is, I'm not a politician, I'm a doctor, I'm a citizen, I'm a very proud Indian. I want you to work closely so that the situation on the ground improves. Let us not put blame on anyone. Let us not finger point at anyone. That will not argue well for you. And it will not argue well for the residents either.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to request the national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party to both factor in all those recommendations that have just been made by Dr. Bagai over there. Because remember, as far as what's going to happen next has very amply and rightly been highlighted by him. It is time to, in fact, take action now, because remember, a stitch in time saves 9. Many thanks to you, gentlemen, for joining in on this discussion.